Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. My name is Hashim Mteuzi. I'm the Senior Manager of the Network Talent Initiative here at Code for America. Back on April 2nd, we made a big announcement that we were bringing back our storied fellowship program. And I say storied not to toot our own horn, but because we had the amazing opportunity to work with some incredibly talented individuals who dedicated their time to help modernizing government. And the fellows did incredible work, turning out project after project that just made a difference every single time. But let me stop there. If you're a former Code for America fellow, please raise your hand. Wonderful, wonderful, round of applause. If you've ever hired or worked with a Code for America fellow, please raise your hand. That's awesome. Let me try this one. If you just generally love our fellows, raise your hands. Okay, I was just kidding. We obviously love our fellows. But all jokes aside, we learned a lot over the years. And based on those learnings, we figured we wanted to do a few things differently. So what we decided to do was take the best of what we've done with our fellowship program and combine it with the best of what we're doing with our brigade network. So what's changed? In the past, the legacy version, our fellows were visiting. They'd split time between San Francisco and their host cities. Projects lasted between 9 to 12 months. The discovery of the project often happened after the fellowship began. There wasn't any tangible connection to the brigade network, and the sustainability of the project, well, once the fellowship ended, it was completely up to the capacity of our local government partner to be able to continue the work. In the next generation version, the community fellowship, we're tapping talent directly from the brigade leadership in the local community, pairing it with local government and community partners. The projects have a shorter lifespan of up to 6 months, tightly integrated into the brigade activities, and the discovery is often initiated prior to the fellowship. And of course, the biggest benefit is once the fellowship ends, because we've been building community capacity throughout every stage of the process, the project can thrive. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you the 2018 Community Fellows. First up, we have Team Asheville. And from Code for Asheville, we have community fellows Patrick Conant and Jesse Michael. We have community partner Dr. Dwight Mullen. We have government partners Kimberly Archie, the Director of Equity Inclusion for the City of Asheville, and Eric Jackson, the Digital Services Architect for the City of Asheville. Team Asheville will be working on an open data dashboard that empowers the community to analyze the state of Black Asheville. It's a resource that collects and enables data-driven research and analysis of all outcomes along racial lines. It makes the information accessible to the community at large. Next up, we have Team Austin. And introducing from Open Austin, we have Rohan Mathur, we have Brittany Lyons, the Community Fellows. We have our government partners, Josh Rudo, the Senior Planner, Catherine Crago, the Head of Strategic Initiatives, and Team Austin will be working on a technology that connects underserved populations with affordable housing. It will aggregate real-time inventory and provide insights to the city that encourage additional investment in affordable housing. Give it up for Team Austin. Next, I'd like to introduce Team Honolulu. And from Code for Hawaii, we have Ben Trevino and Stephanie Chang, our community fellows. We have government partners Bob Eggers and Ryan Tam from the Honolulu Authority of Rapid Transit. Team Honolulu aims to develop and deploy a user-centered design and creative problem-solving approach to connect sustainable solutions and equitable transportation access to the largest public works project in Hawaii's history, which is the Heart Light Rail project. Next, we have Team San Jose. Community fellows Julie Kim and Nira Data Government partner, Michelle Thong, who's a service innovation lead at the City of San Jose. Team San Jose is researching how to improve the city's My San Jose service, which is designed for residents to report blight such as potholes, graffiti, and illegal dumping. They'll work to ensure that the service is equitable and it's inclusive in its implementation for all residents, including those that are most vulnerable. So let's give another round to past and present fellows. Thank you for your time and attention this morning. I'd now like to have you turn your attention to the big screen, where we have a great clip further explaining what our Brigade Network is all about. Thank you.
The Brigade program is the volunteer branch of Code for America.
To bridge the gap between local government and the community.
When I think of government, I think it's for the people, by the people, and if the people want it to be different and better, then we have to get engaged.
Getting city workers engaged with entrepreneur communities and with the technology communities, the GIS and data science communities.
Designers, concerned citizens, really everyone has a place here.
Even if you don't understand, like, all the tech talk.
Don't be put off by code.
We provide a way for people to use the skills that they really are good at, the ones that they already have, that can give back to the communities where they live.
You might go adopt a park and clean up a park. It's a similar thing that maybe you do with a website.
It's just sort of a matter of playing matchmaker and finding the need and finding the motivated people.
What would it actually take if the 32,000 jurisdictions across the country fixed
about traffic safety,
education,
opioid abuse,
affordable housing,
coastal resiliency?
We have a user, a scenario,
creating a journey map,
a database hooked up to an API,
A predictive model.
It's an avenue for us to participate in government and build relationships and help outside of the traditional avenues of voting and protesting.
Shout out to all the small cities out there.
You get people from opposite sides of the political spectrum, and they come together like, hey, I'm going to be affected by the hurricane, you're going to be affected by the hurricane, let's work together to actually do something that's for the common good.
The cities, especially in my part of the country, they've lost a lot of their tax base. We need to be smarter about our resources. It saves us wasting what little money we have.
If you're passionate about the community that you live in,
If you've ever thought government could be better,
It's been the most rewarding experience of my whole life.
whatever your goals are, to advance in your career, build something for your portfolio, or even to just network.
I've met so many different people and made so many friendships.
it's the nexus of solutioning and technology and ideation.
There's all these projects.
Give it a try.